A honor is a favorable condition. Doing something so that there could be a celebration is able to make it have an extra other moment. Opinions which are predicted aren't obvious, so I don't anticipate that those estimations made in advance by others which are based on observations are always supposed to affect, since what I think about isn't exposed, so that implies it would be possible for me to oppose assumptions which are not an influence to me, because I believe the initiative of my spare alternatives. According to me, a requirement which wasn't clear initially when it was less advanced till it finished and could be described, because I managed to make it have an identity due to designing it for it to have an explained appearance by insisting that it is vital to acknowledge that a properly defined procedure is essential in order for a plan to be sequential. Since when it makes sense, there is immense interest in that incredible experience which has potential. That is when subsequential previous and next errands are brilliantly matched the same way, because they both succeed always. A partial amount of a substance that is made to cure ceases to respond the way it should, since it used to be abused, and that contributes to the increase of the dosage. In fact, naturally, when an infant becomes a young adult, it's possible for them to reach far with a load which has a heavy weight. When they go with it from where they went, support a commercial activity to where their journey started. Growing up has made me achieve by being able to escape difficulties which made me have sympathy for myself. Opinions which are predicted aren't obvious, so I don't anticipate that those estimations made in advance by others which are based on observations are always supposed to affect, since what I think about isn't exposed, so that implies that I would be able to oppose their assumptions. I have nothing to anticipate when my efforts were reliable by making something which was also inspiring known, although they were supposed to provide an answer to a mystery, because anything verified is confirmed. Since that was discovered, it provides direction by being able to interpret something about it. Making another opportunity is also okay, because what would have been diminished remains. Hence, that causes no conflict. Another discovery causes unity, when fortunately it is possible not to waste but maintain through an ability of another skill, which will cause what wasn't misused to still be secure, the way I preserve those values which I declare to be right after I identify them. My awareness about implications such as those I would affirm, the way modest supported are appropriate to illustrate anyhow. I don't direct activities which make people give a title to those who do them. Some people pretend because they do what they said, they are against occasionally. Even those who others mention about by saying what provokes them would be recognized where they are from. Certain different ends are able to meet sometimes due to the support that's offered by bridges. Being judgmental by mentioning that what others do should make them have a strange identification which some of them wouldn't tolerate, would make a critic regret when they are vulnerable, and what they were against enable them to have a privilege through those methods which cause arguments when they provide a strategy. Opinions which are predicted aren't obvious, so I don't anticipate that those estimations made in advance by others which are based on observations are always supposed to affect, since what I think about isn't exposed, so that implies it would be possible for me to oppose assumptions which are not an influence to me, because I believe the initiative of my spare alternatives. Opinions which are predicted aren't obvious, so I don't anticipate that those estimations made in advance by others which are based on observations are always supposed to affect, since what I think about isn't exposed, so that implies that I would be able to oppose their assumptions.